Okay, so now we're going to
Iowa Speedway.
Okay.
I really like that. All right.
All
right. So, some notes about this particular setup. When the tires heat up, you're going to start to have this drifting effect going into the turn. Just start backing it up. When that happens, just start backing up your entries a bit, and it'll cool down the tires. So it's just messed up because like it's not your tire wear that's causing it in a sense. It's just the temperature. So start to get slick.
Yeah. That was something there with that last race though. It was weird. Like as soon as I put on those fresh tires that last time, I was just really tight in one, so I had to back up the entry a lot. It was weird. It wasn't like that before, so it's like I don't know if that. I mean, there's some reality to it, I guess, in the sense that, you know, sometimes the crew makes mistakes and they just put on the wrong tires or something, but that's what it felt like.
You got a bad set of tires, basically. Yeah.
Which I don't think is the thing in the game. Oh, God. Okay. Well, we definitely got our goal, but then I really fricked up turn one that time. So let me try to get the feel for this a little bit better. I'm driving in too deep. Oh, God, Clay Greenfield.
Clay. Oh, Clay.
Clay has died in practice.
You okay, buddy?
I was just like, well, there he is.
Stories of the race. Clay's going to start from the back of the field. He crashed during practice as the starting backup car.
We'll see if they say that, actually.
It did happen one time. It did happen. Spoilers for my thing. Haley Deegan is starting in the truck series, and she literally wrecked during practice. Like, it says she wrecked during qualify, but she literally wrecked during practice. It was like, that's starting the backup car. I was like, huh. I was like, well, there's some truth to that.
All right. I think I understand what I need to do. I just, honestly, that line's freaking me up. I'm like, I keep looking at it and adjusting by it, and it's wrong. We know it's wrong, but I keep doing it anyway. I'm better off when I can't. It's weird to say because back a few games, I was like, I wish they would leave it up for qualifying. It's like, no, now I'm glad they don't because it's just distracting.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we ran a 25.75 was our best lap, and yeah, that should be pretty solid. Next session. If I can repeat that, we'll probably qualify top 25 if I don't fuck up too badly. We were 27th last race because I didn't quite back up my practice time. So let's see if I can do that. It's like, I don't know, I'm just so much more confident when I don't have the line now. It's weird.
It may just be the track. I mean, this track does look a lot like Richmond, just flatter. So.
Yeah, that could be. It's just I feel like I can trust my senses more and like what I'm feeling and seeing than the stupid line, because then I'm just like, oh, it's turning red, I gotta let off, or oh, it's green, I should gun it, you know, or whatever. It's like, just run the track.
All right, time's up.
Yeah, we almost backed up our practice time, but we did get a top 25. I was right about that.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Sweet.
Feels pretty good. I just need to a little smoother and coming onto the gas in the middle of 3 and 4.
So it's definitely going to be a lot tougher for you to work your way up through the field. Like I said, I had the 10% speed boost when I did it, so I think I even qualified better. Did
Raphael got the pole.
Raphael Lessard, Chastain, Riley Herbst up there again. Clay Greenfield up there. How about
qualified fourth after freaking dying
in the backup truck?
Oh man! All right, here we go. Iowa Speedway. No, he's not going to the rear.
Oh, okay. He's just well prepared.
Failed inspection, Todd Gilliland, and failed Big Tuna. Oh no, that's gonna put me on the outside after all. No, he wasn't in front of me. Cool. Only one of them was.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
So we get to the bottom, and we're right behind our our good friend Angela, so we're gonna try not to kill her right off the bat.
Careful, still there.
She did give me room
Outside,
though. Oh,
outside.
Tanner's not gonna be happy
Tanner.
again. I almost got you another win. What are you talking about? I'll send you to pit road early, buddy.
By himself.
So,
Oh no, Natalie.
Natalie.
Okay, you do that. You do that. I'm gonna cross over.
Careful, still there.
It's funny how they always put the people that are angry with you right next to you somehow.
It does seem to happen a lot, yeah.
Outside, outside. All
Hello,
clear.
Oh,
Spencer. That was one of
Although
those things where you clear yourself, you don't wait for the spotter. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
The spotter's like, car, never mind.
One back. All around.
Just like, just not even gonna say. Let you do it. All right.
Let's see how everything. Oh, you know what? We forgot to check what your starting spread was.
Oh
Your spread.
yeah. Well, I think the way I have it set is tight at the start or close at the start, but a wide range of
Wide. Yeah. Okay.
for the race itself.
Yeah.
Because that makes the
looks
most
good.
sense to me. They don't stay
Mhm.
bunched up forever. You know what I mean? Like that never happens.
Exactly.
But at the start, I was thinking it'd be kind of
Hold
weird if they're all
here.
staggered out weird at the start. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's how it's,
The racing is a whole lot better when they're spread out and everything. I mean, because you expect the restarts to be.
You're clear. One back.
Save it. Nice.
Way up, get up, get up. Clear high.
I think
I'm
I
gonna-
see a couple. I think I might see a figure or two outside the window.
A figure or two. Maybe all of them.
All
I
clear.
don't know. He's got his whole hand out the window right now,
Outside now.
up to the elbow. Wasn't that what? Oh gosh, who was it?
Clear all
DW was
around.
talking about that time. It might have been Dale Senior, but he's like, he gets mad at you. The whole arm was coming out the
Right
window up to the
side.
elbow.
I don't remember.
No, it wasn't. It was Kale. That's who he was talking about.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
From the outside.
And you can just picture
Outside.
that. Kale just
Mhm.
swinging his fist out the window trying to hit you as he went by.
Stay on the bottom. Nobody out back.
All right. You know, I know a lot of people, like, over time are like, oh, I'm sick of hearing about these old stories that these guys tell. Like, those were a long time ago. It's like, that's what I miss, though. I miss
Yeah.
the
That was
freaking
your best
good-natured
laugh ever.
charm of those stories and how they used to freaking fist
Careful,
fight and
still
crap.
there.
Like, nobody
Top
does
three,
anything
use it if
cool
needed.
anymore.
No, because I mean,
Right
it's what
side.
happens when. Yeah, honestly, it's what happens when you let TV get involved. When TV gets involved, and it's like you got to be doing a bunch of stuff, and like then you get something like Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting fined. What? How many points did he lose in 2004? That pretty much cost him his season. Like, being perfectly honest, like that
Mhm.
was probably the thing that cost him his season in 2004. And I'm like, for saying the S word on TV, and I'm like, how many
Yeah.
people have said the S word on TV? And I'm
Mhm.
like, why would you do that? Why would you make that so much of a harsh punishment for something like that? I'm like, he didn't do it anymore, except for that one time he was talking about spoilers. But but it's like, he's in the booth. It doesn't matter that much.
Like, to me, I would understand a monetary fine for that
Mhm.
because it could cost the network money, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
understand that, but a points fine,
No points
It's
that
ridiculous.
stage, but
it's
plenty of
ridiculous.
reason left.
Yes, I mean it wasn't like some hateful slur or anything like that. It was it was some profanity he shouldn't have said, but at the same time, points. I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway, I think we probably should bet with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pit with them.
Uh,
Don't stay out on these old tires.
But we were marching there. We were
Yeah,
marching.
you're doing a lot better than I thought you would
Have a
do.
good
I mean,
day.
not trying to knock you or anything.
No, that's
just what you're doing.
Ready. Green, green,
Wow, random quote got quote number 2. You never see low numbered random quotes.
Well, it's just that the quotes, the 2 quotes that Aaron, that James has pulled up have been pretty spot on.
They're on the outside.
Like for what we're talking about, like the quote 44, "Get wrecked, you scrub."
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
and
wow.
now we're talking about profanity, and it's like, oh, come the frick on. I'm like,
Look outside.
Uh-huh.
He's outside.
oh, there you go, Clay.
He's outside there
Go get
by
you some.
himself.
I just want him to go
Outside,
and not
outside.
leave me at the
Clear right.
mercy of those behind me. Okay.
Left side.
Overdrove that corner.
Road clear.
Overdrove that corner. Shut up, Joe. You don't get to do drive on it. I know I said shut up. He didn't say anything. It's like, don't do it. It did seem to take me a bit to get going though last time. It was about the time that I feel like normally I would
That's the
be like,
halfway
oh
mark.
man, I'm fading now, is when I was picking
Right
up the
side.
most
All
speed.
clear, all
So,
clear. No pressure from behind.
because I struggled a little bit right at the beginning too of overdriving a little bit, feeling a little tight, and then them getting up underneath me. But as the run went on, I felt like I was handling better, which was interesting. The power of a setup. And again, I'm going to stand by this. That one freaking assist, I really believe was killing me. I really believe it was killing me.
Who knows with this game? Honestly, who really knows? Even though it wasn't up there much, it's like,
Yeah.
who knows?
But it's the same one that that Justin had on when we were doing Heat 4 with him and Melissa, or just with him the first time. And I do honestly believe that was a lot of his problem too. It kept trying to course correct his car for him, and I think that's why he was all over the place. But
Assist actually made it worse.
yeah, honestly.
So it's supposed to make it easier to drive.
Well, and it would make some sense too, because like we saw him do some things that were extremely questionable, and then he's like, "I didn't even turn that way," and it's like, well, maybe he didn't actually. Maybe the car did its own thing for a second. I don't know. Either that or he's just a menace. I mean, honestly.
Well, I mean, it's really not that hard. Because like I always say, like when I was racing with assists, like when I first got Heat 4, I just put them on there just to try to get a feel for the wheel and stuff. And it wasn't until like I took them off completely did I realize how much the assists were actually fighting me. And I was like, so I mean, it's very possible that it's trying to do stuff. It's doing inputs for you that it doesn't need to be doing.
Right. It's weird because like it's been a huge adjustment for me over the past few years, because the older games without assists are insanely difficult to control. And so then you come to these newer games and you're like, well, I mean, I'm definitely going to want some stability control, some whatever, and then you get to realize like this is literally making me slow. Like if I just turn this crap off, oh look at this, now I actually have control over my own fate. This is great. It just took a while to get used to that for me, because it just went against everything I knew, basically.
Yeah. I think
I think it was like Heat 2 onwards, basically. Heat Evolution was kind of its own monster, but
yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Big crash.
Johnny.
He's dead.
Johnny hit hard, dude. Spot pit, I guess. Or two.
Oh shoot! It's like in a bad spot.
I mean,
Let's
I don't
see, 28
mind.
left, so 25 are going to be left. Go to the pit options. 21 after fuel, and this is stage 2. Go ahead, stay out. Go ahead and stay out.
Sure?
Just, yeah.
Okay.
Just pit when the.
Well,
pit
didn't
with the
that
rest
just
of the
end
AI.
stage 2?
What's that?
Wasn't that just the end of stage 2?
No.
Oh, okay.
7 laps remaining in stage 2.
Oh yeah, John blind. John's blind check. And also I got to remember a little bit of tire wear was actually good for me last run. So
Drive
yeah.
safe. Be smart.
Some people pitted.
Clear. And behind you.
The thing is, I'm gonna need to get to the bottom.
Got one peeking
got
outside.
Gus. It's like I'm
Gus.
trying to let you go. Make up your freaking mind where you're going.
Gus Bus.
Stay left.
Gus the bus.
Did you ever see that movie, The Benchwarmers? It's a weird movie.
No,
Hello.
I've heard about it. It's not
It's
one I've
it's one of those weird Rob Schneider movies. I actually think some of it's actually funny. It's like charming in a way. It's weird, but it's still very Rob Schneider weird. So
Right.
Oh, thanks, Smith.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Definitely
You're
great there
fine.
too,
You
dude.
saved it.
Ross Chastain behind me on fresh tires, I think.
Probably. That's fine. Yeah. Also, you get a feel for what the truck's like on much older tires now,
Just a couple
as
more
because
turns.
you know,
True.
in case stage 3 goes really long. I don't think it will, but
Keep driving a little too deep when you want to back it up a little bit again. But anyway, I was gonna say Rob Schneider. He's the one that I love his quote about Adam Sandler, because he's done a lot of movies with Adam Sandler.
You got one to
He
go.
said, he's like, yeah, a lot of people hate on Adam in his movies, and he said, the way I look at it is Adam Sandler's the reason I have a pool. And, you know, he goes,
he's not wrong.
he's like, I got nothing bad to say about the guy. He's the reason I have a pool. It's like, wow, that's a great way of looking at it, honestly.
He's not wrong though.
And look at this,
'Cause
guys.
Adam-
We're gonna get stage
Learn
points.
your
Yes.
stage point.
Hey, what's that? 4 points? Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. But yeah.
All right,
right.
now you want to come down.
Now we got a pit. But honestly, the truck is not bad. Like, I just had to back up turn 1, like you warned me I would on old tires. But aside from that, it's good.
You're
1
not
second of
snapping
repairs.
loose
no.
either, though.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
don't worry
do
about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
But I'm not snapping loose out of the corners anymore. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, it was snapping loose out of the car. I was talking about more so like getting sideways into the corner. That's
Oh,
what was
yeah.
happening to me with this very setup. So
Yeah, I
but that was
would.
because I was driving it a little bit too hard.
You also had momentum was probably making you
Oh, yeah, sure.
a little
Faster.
different too.
Yeah.
All right.
Careful, still there.
You gotta be careful, big tune. I don't want to hurt our friendship.
Still there.
Honestly, that was a really good restart for me,
Right
which I
side.
hadn't really had good restarts up to
Got one
now.
down
Oh,
low
never
now.
mind. Hello,
Clear
Austin
low.
Hill.
Car there on the inside.
Yeah, restarts
All
are
right.
insane,
And
man.
Ross Chastain. Hey, buddy.
Careful, still there.
Mr. Mellon, man. All right, you know what? I can't run my line if you're gonna be.
Still there.
Uh-oh, Clay.
Clay slow.
I mean, there was
Stay
just
high
like,
up here.
I think he was backing out of it. It looked like he was like, let me out of this. 3 wide. I
Side.
feel
I
like
don't blame
he's,
you.
Clear.
I feel like he's the type that would be like, let me back up here for a second.
I'm not used to being up here like this, so let me
No, big tuna. Big tuna.
I thought he was gonna loop it right in front of Ross Chastain.
He just, oh my god, he was out of the gas for like 70 years. All right.
Outside, outside.
I really truly believe we can get a good finish here. We deserve a good
All
finish
clear.
here. We are fast enough. We've run well.
Got his nose there. To your door.
We
Clear
haven't
all
even
around.
had like the customary wreck at the start of the race, like I usually have. So
This has been really good.
Inside.
Austin Hill's gonna get by you here.
Austin Hill is going to definitely be a thorn in my side here. The thing is we've got I think a couple people ahead of us that didn't pit, maybe.
Got one inside.
Maybe.
Because I pitted in 7th and came out
clear.
11th. So I'm pretty sure some people stayed out.
Hmm.
Also, how did I pull off that outside pass? That was awesome.
Got a car high now.
The outside
Clear
does
to
work
right.
here. I didn't bother to mention it because the bottom is just fine.
Alright, careful.
The outside does
Clear
work
to the
here,
right.
surprisingly. Like the AR are not crazy for going up there. They're just not
Yeah.
driving it properly.
Outside. Up clear. Behind.
Did you? Can you hear the game?
No.
Tony Stewart, what he just said. He went outside. What? Tony
What are you
Stewart
doing, Tony?
has never sounded like that a day in his life. Okay. Well, we're definitely not pitting.
Yeah, stay out.
So move on.
We got this.
Outside. I've never heard Tony Stewart talk
Have a
like that
good day.
before.
Stay sharp. Be ready here.
Oh, that was funny. All right. I don't like restarts. I'm much better on these long green runs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to not have these.
Still there.
It's
Too
a long
often.
run truck. Yeah.
But at the same time, that was one of my better restarts, so I guess I'll take it.
Stay left.
Problem is I've still got a couple guys behind me that are
Right
probably
side.
faster than me and are gonna make this interesting.
Left
If I give
side.
them 2 inches, like just a 4 wide Stuart Friesen.
It's fine. Go on. You made it work.
See, Brett Moffat's gonna be mad at me because Stuart
Outside
Friesen
by
left me no room
himself.
to do
All
anything.
clear. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Hi.
Got one inside. Bottom
Wow. Okay. You just go 30 miles an hour faster than everybody. Granted, figure. And you better take the lead after that nonsense.
Like that's ridiculous, but okay. Again,
Like, he
leave the
just
bottom
nosed
open.
on all three of you.
Still there.
Yeah.
All three of you. He just nosed it.
Nobody
I'm just
out
like, okay. You better win the race. You better take the lead and win the race after going that fast through that
Inside.
corner.
Clear left.
Mm-hmm. All right, we need this though to go green to the end, I think, because that's how I'm gonna start to catch up again. I think.
It should. Seems like it's got its obligatory third stage caution out of the way, so it should go green. So you're going to have some comers and goers here.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think there's still a couple guys behind us that are faster than us, and there's a couple guys in front of us who are slower than us. So I think we should be 8th at the end of this if nothing horrible happens. Did not mean to get on there.
I think you might actually get around Chastain. Chastain,
All clear.
at least in these
5
games,
to
he's
go.
usually not
5
that good
to
in the
go.
long run. You might be able to get a position on him.
Got his nose there. To your door. Load's clear.
Yeah.
Got his nose there.
Yeah.
Side.
My
I'm gonna-
gosh.
I'm gonna let him go. Go. Go, go.
It just makes no sense, man. It's like they grab another gear.
Yeah, a mystery gear. Like, where did that gear come from, right? Okay, I definitely didn't do that corner, right? It's fine. So now we got Zane Smith, Ben Rhodes. I feel like they might be faster than me too, so I'm a little concerned about losing the top 10 here. If I can just get back in a rhythm, I think I'll be okay.
Should be. One of them, at least one of them is probably going to fall off the back of you.
The problem
All
is,
clear. No pressure from
Oh,
behind.
you frick.
the problem is that when I was running my fastest, which was kind of like not in traffic,
Mhm.
I was like half a lane up. And if I give them half a lane, they do that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of unfortunate. Like, my fastest lap times, I'm pretty sure I was half a
I need
lane
2
up.
more solid
So.
laps, bud.
2 laps to
Going.
go. I really want to top 10 though. Here. Hi.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Gotta be able to beat Zane Smith. Do feel like we should have been 8th, but I don't know. Pit strategy worked for, I think, somebody. 'Cause I'm pretty sure
White
on
flag. Tick
different pit
driver.
strategies.
Riley Herburst.
Rally burst.
Yep, here's Chastain falling off. Too little too late, baby. Maybe able to get him in this corner. I don't know.
Ooh, if he doesn't
Might
slam
try
the
to
door.
close the door. Oh, he
Careful,
left the
no
lane
there.
up. How about that? How's Chastain, everybody?
All clear.
Oh, and then he cut his nose out.
I lost grip right there. Ooh, 9th place though. I'll take that.
Nice.
That's what we should have had last week. Top 10 finish. Oh, that was good though. That was good. I've never run this good in Iowa, so I thank you mightily for your help on that.
Oh, no problem.
Good stuff though. Good stuff. We get a top 10 finish, a rarity for us. We got even had freaking stage points. It's a good deal.
Mhm.
Riley Herbst did win.
Yep.
Over the Thorsport boys. That's Sheldon, Raphael who had the pole, Stewart. Moffat, Rhodes, Mean, Chastain.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie had a good run.
13th, not bad. Clay fell way back to 19th. Wow.
I think he was one of the ones who stayed out. I really do think he was one of the ones who stayed out. That was me jacking Tanner Gray sideways in the background. He's going to be mad. There was Johnny Sauter who died. We knew that, though.
Yeah.
All right. We shall press on.
You can do it. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just reading the same thing. Yeah. You're right. In the like NASCAR the game and Inside Line. Yeah, it's true. Inside Line was honestly, I think, the pinnacle for you Technics, and everything they did after that was just terrible.
Yeah. I usually take people's word for that, but I mean that seems to be the consensus. I've never played Inside Line. Like the only Technics game I played was NASCAR 15.
I mean, like I think on some level, I think of it as better just because they didn't add in a lot of the stuff that ended up being broken. You know what I mean? Like it was a simpler game. There wasn't like a lot of bells and whistles they tried to throw at it, which made it even buggier. It was just a pretty simple game. Like even 2011 was not, I mean, it wasn't great, but like I remember, I mean, I did quite a few requests for that game, videos, and honestly, most of the time I had a good time playing it. I even did online with that game a decent amount. Like, it just, I mean, by comparison, sure, you look back on it now and you're like, oh yeah, that was not very good. But yeah. All right, so Brett Moffitt was fastest and led the most laps, and yet didn't lead the most important. Gilliland moved up 15 spots. And Sauter obviously died, so RIP. I was just thinking about that incident with Johnny, though. Like, that was right up in front of me. Like, luckily I didn't get a bunch of damage from that, because then I would have had to pit for that.
Because sometimes they'll spin and then spin right back down, and you have nowhere to go.
That's like my biggest fear, because especially with freaking online, you never know where those cars are even at in reality. You know, it's like oh god.
James and I had a bit of a discussion about that, because it's like, oh yeah, go ahead, read your tweets first.
Great top 10 today, John Wolf. You must be an amazing driver to get a top 10 with that truck.
Subtly roasting Mike Harmon.
And now he's my friend. John Wolf's top 10 finish last race was bananas. Hashtag going ape. What Grant Infinger? What are you smoking? Has Grant Infinger ever freaking said anything like that in his life? I'm telling you right now, if Grant Infinger, next time he gets a top 10 finish, I'm tweeting him that. Literally going to tweet exactly that.
That's hilarious.
The funnier thing, even still, is that at John Wolfe on Twitter is that country music singer, and it's not even me. All right. Oh, man. Okay. So. Oh, no. Why does it have to be another one of these mile and a half?
Mile and a halves.
Trust me,
you'll get to the
75% of the freaking game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chicagoland. I mean, looking at the time frame and all, we got plenty of time, so I'll do another. Let's take a quick look. Hey, Mike Harmon's up to nice. He's actually nice to me now. I mean, it's about time. Let's see. Reputation. Tanner Gray's angry still, but not a full-blown rival, even though I ran him the frick over. So there's that. Fogelman's still mad. Yeah. And then Herbs. Angela's a friend now. So I have 6 friends. There you go. Austin Hill is borderline a friend almost too, which is funny. But and
Not
Ben Rhodes.
sure.
I feel like I've definitely mixed it up with Ben Rhodes in this game. I don't know why he's happy with me, but he is. But yeah, okay.
I've experienced the same thing. Feels like Ben Rose takes a lot of crap from us, but he's like, it's fine. I understand.
He's
I was
just
in a
like,
truck like that once.
he's just like, meh. Que sera, sera. All right.